So it's Monday Artspace, and as it's VE Day on Friday, I thought we'd concentrate on an artist who paints flowers and in particular poppies. So the artist is Georgia O'Keeffe. She's an American artist and she was known for painting in large flowers. O'Keeffe was considered the mother of American modernism, which was an artistic and cultural movement in the United States, with its core period being between World War I and World War II. So I thought it was quite apt. And modernist art tends to lean towards abstract. So Georgia would paint flowers but would crop the subject and zoom in basically and choose a close-up area of a flower and paint it in heightened or intensified colour to create striking images. Lovely pictures, paintings, well worth a look at. And one of her famous poppy pictures is Oriental Poppies, which was painted in 1928. So my approach was, I went into Google Images, found a flower image, poppy image I liked, copied and pasted into Word, cropped it and then zoomed in again to so it's not the whole flower, it's just a particular area of the flower, and I came up with this one, you see. So this is a more in-depth painting one. So you could try that technique and paint your flower in that way, but then this one below is just a really quick, simple, easy approach, and it just loosens you up to paint in that way. So let's try that one, shall we? So I drew it out with oil pastels. If you've got them, if you don't, fine, you can just paint the whole lot. You can even do it with felt tips, whatever you have at hand. So I'm going to do cold colours for the background, and because the poppy's warm colours, which is your red, orange and yellows, that's what I'm going to use. So I'm going to go in with, do my little middle bit here first with the nice loose shape, and just I'm going to split that up for 3 so it doesn't, and then I'm going to take a line from the middle to the outer edge, just a nice loose line, one from the middle to the bottom, one from the middle horizontal out to the outside, and again at the other side, all nice and loose, so they're not even, they don't have to be even. More uneven the better, you never get even flowers, they're all natural and loose. Okay, and then I'm going to take a diagonal one, but the diagonal one this time I'm going to curve it round, so it's the impression of a petal coming off we don't want the petals closed up at the end, and then that's this petal but it's coming off the edge. So we don't want the full petals because we don't want a full flower. And again, so take the diagonal ones out, curl them round, and then the last diagonal one up there, curl that round. So none of my petals are sealed off. Okay, and I'll just concentrate on half of it for now so you can get on with it at home. So then I took a light blue and a dark blue, and I coloured the 4 corners will be your background. So I coloured it in light blue first, then a darker blue in the middle, and then back to my purple, which I've used for my lines, and then I take a little cotton wallboard or tissue and blend it in, so it gives this nice blended effect. Okay, there you go, and I would do that on the 4 corners. Okay, and then I go in with the paint. So the paint I'm using acrylic, but you can do watercolour paint or whatever paint you have at home. Kids school paint, have a go with that, yeah. And all you need is 3 different tones of colour. So you need a light, a medium and a dark tone of colour, depending on what colour your flower is going to be. So, and then I work for the first 2 colours, which is your light and your medium. I'm going to work from the middle outwards. So I'm going to take my light colour and I'm going to bring it out, and I'm using the same strokes, nice long brush strokes. I'm not painting it up and down like this because I just want it to blend itself as I'm just using the same brush strokes going the same way. Like so. Nice strong colour there. The light colour. Okay? Okay? And then I'm going to take the medium colour and make that a bit lighter actually. Which is the pink one. And then I'm going to do the same, using the same technique, same brush strokes, same way. Cover all your little white bits up, and what I'm after is leaving these bits here. So if we start going like this, you'd lose these little unblended areas. Because that's what we're after. And then on the, just put a bit more pink there, and then on the last bit, the last colour, I'm not going to come from middle out, I'm going to go from out to middle. So I'm going to take the dark colour red and I'm going to bring it in from the outer edge. Like so. So you get this featherness there. Wherever you bring your brush off, you'll get the feathered effect. So if I went this way with the last colour, I wouldn't get this lovely feathered effect going on there. It'd be coming off the edge of the page and I'd have all these lumpy bits instead. So, okay, so you get this sort of little 3 colour blended thing going on, and then I'll just do another one here. Again, come from the outside using the same direction on your brush. And if you noticed, I'm not changing my brush at all, I'm just going from one colour to the other. I'm not even dipping it in water. Because we've got similar tones, you can get away with using the same brush. And then if we get a bit of white in, it's great because it just adds to that little feathered technique there. And then we go back in from the opposite, going outside in on the last colour to get that nice feathered effect. Like so. So you can see the 3 tones there, and you've got the nice feathered effect going on. And then obviously you fill it all in, do your little black in the middle, and hey presto, there it is. This is the finished one. So Georgia O'Keeffe, lovely, lovely artist, paintings, nice flowers. Didn't only do flowers, but that was her main artistic style. So yeah, have a go, and yeah, send us some in, and send us some of your face of the studio as well. We'd love to see some of those for our next online gallery. So get them all uploaded onto the studio Facebook, the studio Instagram, and all them social media sites. Great, have a go. Happy V-Day.